$1 Million Habits. I, Brian Tracy, share the key habits that can lead to wealth, success, and happiness. Over the years, I've studied successful people across various fields, business, sports, and the arts. One thing I've learned is this: success doesn't happen by accident. It's the result of small habits, practiced consistently every day. In this book, I'll share these habits with you so you can achieve your goals and build the life you desire. The first habit is taking responsibility. Successful people don't blame others when things go wrong. Instead, they set their sights on.
The word sights here comes from the idea of vision, or what we can see, like when you focus on something in the distance. So, when you set your sights on something, you're making a conscious choice to focus on a particular goal or aim, just like aiming at a target. For instance, if someone says she set her sights on becoming a doctor, means she is focused on that goal and is working toward it with determination. She has a clear vision of where she wants to go and is taking the necessary steps to get there. The verb set in this context is the past tense and past participle form of the verb, often used to show intention or action, as in set a goal or set a plan. Similarly, set your sights on means you have decided what you want to achieve and are directing your attention and efforts toward that goal. It's about choosing a target and committing to it.
Successful people don't blame others when things go wrong. Instead, they set their sights on finding solutions and asking, "What can I do to improve?" This mindset is key to moving forward. Imagine you're trying to lose weight. Instead of blaming a busy schedule for skipping workouts, focus on making adjustments. Maybe you switch to shorter workouts or prepare meals in advance. Taking ownership and setting your sights on progress gives you the power to make changes. People who achieve success, including the wealthy, know that their actions control their outcomes. They don't waste time blaming external factors like a tough economy or bad luck. If something goes wrong, they focus on solving the problem. They take ownership of their situation and look for ways to improve. This sense of control and responsibility helps them move forward with purpose. On the other hand, those who struggle often focus on what went wrong and blame others or external circumstances. They don't focus on solutions or ways to change. Instead, they feel stuck in their situation, thinking that nothing is in their control. This mindset makes it harder to take action or improve. The next habit is setting clear written goals. Think of it this way. If you wanted to travel to a new country, you wouldn't just start walking in any direction, right? You'd plan your route, pack your bags, and set a timeline for when you want to arrive. You might even book your accommodations ahead of time and decide what sights to see. In the same way, setting clear goals for your life helps you navigate your journey with purpose and direction. Imagine you want to learn English. Instead of vaguely thinking, I want to get better at English, take the initiative.
The word initiative comes from the Latin word initium, which means beginning or start. Initiative means acting on your own without waiting for someone to tell you what to do. It's about being proactive and showing leadership. The verb take in the expression emphasizes actively seizing the opportunity to act. It highlights that initiative is something you must claim and use. It doesn't happen automatically. In this sense, stepping up and taking the lead reflects an intentional effort someone makes to start something or guide others. It's about actively choosing to act, rather than passively waiting for things to happen. In English, the word take is often used to show action, effort, or responsibility, as in phrases like take action or take responsibility. Similarly, starting or initiating an action before others do shows that someone is stepping forward to make things happen.
Imagine you want to learn English. Instead of vaguely thinking, I want to get better at English, take the initiative to make your goal specific and measurable. I want to improve my speaking skills in 3 months. Write it down and break it into smaller, actionable steps, like practicing speaking for 15 minutes every day, learning 10 new words each week, or joining a conversation group once a week. Successful people don't leave their future to chance. They define their goals and break them into smaller steps. An entrepreneur aiming to grow their business might focus on improving marketing, enhancing customer service, or launching new products. Each action builds momentum toward success. In contrast, those without clear goals often feel lost, reacting to life rather than taking control. Without a map, it's hard to know where to go or how to get there. Writing down your goals and creating a step-by-step plan gives you clarity and purpose, empowering you to shape your future and make progress. Another crucial habit is time management. While everyone gets the same 24 hours in a day, the difference lies in how we choose to use that time. Successful people understand that time is their most valuable resource. They focus on high-impact activities that bring them closer to their goals. For instance, a millionaire entrepreneur doesn't spend hours on low-value tasks. Instead, they prioritize time on activities like building relationships, creating new business opportunities, or investing in their education and skills. They direct their energy toward what matters most and use their time intentionally. On the other hand, many people who struggle financially often waste time on things that don't contribute to their success. They may spend hours watching TV, scrolling on social media, or doing tasks that don't bring real value. While they still have 24 hours in a day, they don't focus on the actions that will make a significant difference in their lives. Instead, they tend to react to their day, allowing distractions to steal their time and energy. This is where time management can become a double-edged sword.
A sword is a weapon with a long, sharp metal blade used for fighting or striking in combat. Swords have been used by many different cultures throughout history, both as tools for battle and as symbols of power or honor. The phrase double-edged sword comes from the design of a sword that has two sharp edges, one on each side of the blade. This makes the sword more effective in battle because it can cut in both directions. However, it also makes the sword more dangerous to the person using it. Since both sides of the blade are sharp, it can hurt the person holding it if they are not careful. In a similar way, the phrase describes situation or actions that have both good and bad sides, just like a sword with two sharp edges. This concept can be useful or powerful, but it can also bring harm or negative consequences if not handled properly. Time management is often referred to as one. If you use your time wisely, it can help you be successful. But if you waste your time or don't manage it well, it can lead to missed opportunities and frustration.
This is where time management can become a double-edged sword. If you're not careful, you might spend time on things that seem important but don't really help you in the long run. Let's say someone struggling with money might stay in a job they don't enjoy and never spend time learning new skills or finding better opportunities. This happens because they don't focus on the most important actions, like the 80-20 rule. The 80-20 rule, or Pareto principle, says that 80% of your success comes from just 20% of your efforts. This means that if you focus on a few important tasks, you can achieve the most progress. The big difference between successful people and others is how they choose to spend their time. Successful people focus on meaningful goals and do small, important tasks every day to achieve them. By managing your time wisely and focusing on what matters most, you can improve your situation and work toward success.